Oh, there we go. I was like, why couldn't I listen to it? But anyway, ugh, I just drank milk. Hello, everybody. This is DJMJM1080, also known as Super Fast Driver, Classic Cartoon Poster 1080, Extreme Reviewer 101, also known as Matthew John, and MGM Studios 2020 on DeviantArt if you are a Deviant person. And welcome to my first update on the DJMGM1080 um, channel. So the reason why I'm doing this update is to just give you guys what I've been doing so far. So far on the other channel, Super Fast Driver, I haven't made a video since January 2015, so I haven't been making a lot of videos. And the YouTube poop, I think I'm not gonna be able to do it on there. So if you guys are waiting for it, don't even wait for it. It's not worth it. On Super Flash Driver or Extreme Reviewer 101, I'm gonna redo a contest that I've had before. It's one of those headsets. If I ever get a chance, maybe next year I'm gonna do a contest where you guys can take my X31 headset. And what it is that it's a very old headset. It's like 4 years old now. I got it in 2011, and when January 2012 came around, they introduced X32. So I was like so pissed, and my mom was just like, "What the fuck? We could have bought X32s instead of the X31s." But I like the white and black over the black and green better. So yeah, this is actually my bedroom, so don't worry about it. So this is my first update on the DJMGM 1080 channel. And if you guys notice, I started using this mic, and I got these headphones, the Sennheiser's RS160s. So that's all you need to know. So the update I have here is that I'm going to be doing weekly updates on this channel every Monday, I would say. And since that I'm homeschooled, believe it or not, I don't have to go to school no more. And since I'm homeschooled, now I could actually make updates whenever I need to. So every Monday or every Sunday, I'll probably do an update on my DJ MGM 1080 channel, and I'll give you guys recordings from my DJ gigs because you cannot bring video cameras there. I mean, you couldn't even. I don't know if you could bring pivot heads, but you could try. I'll probably do that, just like simple footage, like an hour or something like that. I'll probably do it full battery charge and then just bring it in, but I don't have pivot heads for now until I could get my own. I'll probably get new Sennheiser HDJ8s. That's the ones I'm gonna get. It's like $250 on Amazon, but it's like $400 if you ever buy it. But man, they're pretty expensive, but they look like they're pretty good. And I don't know, they may actually be better than these headphones that I have around my neck. I don't know, but either way, I hope to get them someday later in June. So, in other words, today is actually the first day of June, so man, school's gonna be pretty over soon. Before you know it, 4 weeks later and school's out. So, there's gonna be a lot of different stuff for DJs. I'm also gonna be working on Ableton, more into webinars, and even more into Premiere Pro so that I could actually get it down and hopefully actually make tutorials for Melinda Janis to be able to learn Premiere Pro a little bit, and then maybe someday when Joe gets more experience for the next few years, he might probably get into more into technical lighting as well as effects, and maybe even someday have him go into Premiere Pro just like me. So it's up to him to decide whether or not he feels ready for it. So it's gonna take him about 5 years for him to just get used to it. So either way, shouldn't be that bad. So in DJ news um, this week I'm gonna be doing a cabaret solo. Oh wait, that's not DJ. It's okay. So in other news, I'm gonna be doing a cabaret solo for this week. So yeah, June 3rd. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I ended up with a sneeze. So anyway, in other news, I'm going to be doing a cabaret solo for this year, but unfortunately this would be my last one, so instead of a farewell song, I thought maybe I should do a tribute to one of my deviant friends, Jonago97, and he actually introduced me back in May, 2 weeks ago, to Eurovision. If you don't know what Eurovision is like cabaret, but instead of taking someone else's song, you had to create your own song, your original writings. So whatever song that you have or created original, but if you're not like me that writes original songs, that's fine for you. But anyway, what you do is that you audition your own song and see if you could get into the semifinals. If your song gets in, you'll be able to go through two semifinals, and your country and you have to be hosted by some country in Europe. I don't know why Americans can just go up to Europe and be able to audition, but that's just me. You could probably audition your song, but if you don't get picked, that's fine because you could always try next year. But for some reason, there's some kind of rule where you can't join Europe when you're in a different country like America. So I'm hoping someday that America gets into Eurovision. I do think it's worth it for other American artists to actually go in there, but I don't know. I think it's just that to me, it looks like it could be an opportunity for me to introduce my DJ skills as well as my singing. Maybe something to do while I'm stuck in chorus in America, just to audition for. I'm probably gonna plan it somewhere. Oops, there we go. My computer lighting fades after um after 15 minutes or so. But excuse me. So anyway, I'm gonna try to get into Eurovision maybe this year, maybe in 2017. But if not, that's okay. So in other news, so yeah, I'm doing a cabaret solo, my last one for this year, unfortunately. I originally was going to do I was going to do a medley where basically each minute there will be a new song, and I'm going to total it up to 3 minutes. Then originally I was going to do 10,000 Miles as my farewell songs, but unfortunately I decided instead to go with one of the songs that actually got the man named Man Z. I can't pronounce his last name because it's Swedish, but I could try someday. But his song was actually picked to be first place in the Eurovision contest. He actually had enough points. You go by points. When you have the highest amount of points, you actually get to win the Eurovision of semifinals and the finals. If if you if you win all three of them, I would be pretty surprised if you did. But if you win through the semifinals and the finals, the grand final, you'll win the Eurovision trophy, which is this like purple yellowish trophy, and it has on top it says depending on the year of it, it would say like 60th anniversary because it started back in 1955, believe it or not. But the thing is though is that the first one was actually started in 1956. The idea of it was in 1955 according to Wikipedia, but I think the first one was held in 1956. So in October they finally got to do it in October 1955. So my question is, why couldn't they just do it in October? Then it would have actually started the Eurovision contest. Because then every year it would have started in October and then instead of May. I don't know. I guess it's just warmer in May. That just beats me. Beats me with the official rules. But the thing is, though, unlike Cabaret, you can't do background vocals in your song. You had to do everything live, or else you had to leave some band members out. I think some artists have to leave some band members out. You can only have a maximum of 6 people in order to do it. But sometimes, if you end up tricking the people into thinking they're background vocals, they might end up questioning you so that they could actually, if they actually catch you doing it, you'll end up being disqualified. So be careful with that if you're planning to do so. So, because they want everything live, they don't want to make everything unfair. Because if everyone did background vocals, I don't know. If everyone did background vocals, that could be fine with them. I don't know because they've done background vocals and then have the live singer sing it, but that's just me. So, in DJ news, now we're getting to the DJ stuff. This Saturday, I'm gonna be helping out a gig for most of the introduction DJ giggers. Hang on. Sorry about that. What I meant to say is this Saturday I'm going to help out a gig at the Montville Senior Center in Montville, New Jersey. It's going to have the introduction DJs, like the DJs that are just starting DJ, intro to DJs, these beginner advanced DJs, and they're going to be taking their own songs because we've already did a playlist for them. So now they just take the 3 songs and we split them up with the advanced DJs tend to going to be just myself and MC are going to be looking out and just trying to help out the DJs at the desk so that they could actually do it. And we'll be rotating between MC and myself. We'll also be having games there, dances, and a lot of activities that we could do there. It's going to be about 2 hours. It's not that long. It's from 12 to 2, so it's not going to be that long. It's like 2 hours. But I'll do an audio recording over there so that you guys can actually hear what it sounded like there. I'll probably not bring this, but I'll try my best to see if I could get the best audio recording and probably hope that Melinda Janice does not catch me recording it because I do unofficial recordings a lot. The next gig after that on June 12th, I'm sorry, Pathways Amplifier DJs, that's our name. Pathways Amplifier DJs are going to be doing a gig. Myself, MC, and Eric, I think, MC and myself are going to be doing a gig at the TCI Middle School. Now, if you notice that I've actually went to that school back in 2008. From 2008 to 2011, I actually went there for middle school, believe it or not. That's kind of funny how I'm going back there for a DJ gig. But we're going to be doing it at a cafeteria, and we're actually going to have a lot more dances. We're also going to have some games, but most of all, we're going to be doing a lot of dancing. So, hopes for fun when I go over there. It starts at 7 o'clock p.m. and it ends at, I believe, 10 o'clock. So, once that gig is done, then then we have our barbecue at the end of the year. So what it is that on June 18th we usually have our barbecue. We haven't had one in like years. I did some photos back in 2010, but that was like the latest one we ever did. The last one we ever did was back in 2012. After that we never did a barbecue again. So this year I'm gonna actually take some photos using my DSLR, and even though that I'm not part of DJing, even though I am, I'm going to be taking some photos when I'm not DJing so that I can show you guys the barbecue itself. And we're going to be playing wiffle ball on the street, so that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm probably going to bring sneakers since basically sandals are just not my pick. And I'm also going to be taking photos of it with just one shot. And then I'm going to actually come in and actually do my own photo. So it's going to be something kind of nice at the end of the Pathways Kids. And then we're going to restart up again after the 4th of July. However, for MC and myself, we're also doing another gig on July 3rd at Matthew C's hometown, Lincoln Park on July 3rd at approximately somewhere around the afternoon. I don't know when because on my board I put 3 o'clock p.m. because I don't know when the real time is going to come. So until I get more information about it, I'll probably do like a fifth update when the time has come. So I'll give you guys like an update about it. I won't do filming there. I'll probably just do audio recording. But over there, you're going to hear a lot more remixes of different songs. And believe it or not, a lot more Beatport and SoundCloud remixes than your average DJ gig at Montville Senior Center or the TCI. A lot of times when we go to these gigs, we mostly play a lot of pop songs that they would know and a lot of current songs. We also could play 2014 songs since they're pretty much new, like late 2014-ish. So any of those type of songs will probably be playing a lot of pop songs there for TCI and then Spring Dance because not many people are going to know the remixes. I mean, seriously, are kids with autism or kids with special needs going to recognize any songs with the remixes? I don't think so. I don't know about you if you're into it, but if you're like me, you probably just want to play the pop songs for people so that they could actually be familiar in the minds because they've listened to that version before. They don't want to listen to something that's like a remix because they'll be confused, bewildered, or something like that. So until then, guys, I'm going to be heading out. I'm actually going to be going into the dining room. But until then, this is DJ MGM1080 signing out. Peace, boys.